Your arteries and cholesterol will not thank you later for this. This is beer can burgers. First, grab yourself some 80/20 beef, following some Worcestershire sauce. There are many ways to pronounce it, but this one is mine. Now, use a generous amount of this, for it will give a good, juicy burger. Now, all burgers need a little seasoning. Use a hefty amount of salt and pepper. I always add a little bit of extra pepper, though. Gives me a little spice to my life. Now, this next step is optional, and if you do have it, I would highly suggest the Jack Daniel's rub. It's a personal favorite of mine. It gives you that good, delicious satisfaction that you've been searching for. In fact, I even say, if you have the time, grab yourself a glass and pour out a little bit of Jack just for you. You deserve it. It'll give these burgers so much more flavor when you're a little hammered. Now, this is completely optional. You can go and use sausage if you do want. I use chorizo. It gives you a good spicy, but also too juicy burger due to all the extra fat content in it, but it will be delicious. Trust me. Now, get all the spices, all the meat, all the sauce, everything well incorporated together. That way, every single bite that you have will be just a pure bliss. Now, your next step will be to get a pan, some bacon, and a beer, preferably not cold. Take out some of your meat mixture and form a ball. About the size of your fist will do. Perhaps a little bigger. Something like that. Now, place it flat onto the pan and slowly start to press that beer into the meat. Get a little artistic with it, and start to form this meat around the beer. What we're looking for is a cup kind of shape. And like any cup, you want to have a heavy base. For this will let the burger stand up straight, but also to prevent any type of leakage coming out. Make sure there are no cracks, that everything is nice and tight. You want to go about halfway up this beer, and you will have a perfect beer can burger shape. Now, slowly start to remove the can from the burger. It will be a little slippery due to all the fat from the meat, so do be careful. And look at that, a beautiful cup. Wait. Okay, actually, put the beer back into the burger. We have to add that bacon. So, reshape your burger once again. Again, making sure there's no cracks. Everything is formed perfectly. Now, you can use any type of bacon. Use thick slice, regular sliced, but if you do use thick, do pull it a little more. You want to have nice thin strips going all the way around, starting from the bottom, working your way up. This bacon must be pressed tightly against the meat. You don't want the bacon to unravel or to not have that perfect shape going up. Now, Shrek said it best, layers, donkey. Use your second strip and make sure that there is no bare burger. That is all completely covered with bacon. Said every American ever. Make sure that it is completely tight and covered to prevent unraveling as well as to lend structure. Finally, remove the can. It will be extra slippery though, So don't be afraid to grab a paper towel to help grip that can. Now slowly, you don't want to destroy your perfect cup shape. Like a glove. Look at that. Perfect. Now that you have that step down, continue the process for however many burgers you're trying to make. These will be massive burgers, though. You could probably feed 4 people off of just 2. Now you can choose any type of filling you want. Onions and peppers, mushrooms, just cheese even, if you so desire. For these, I'm going to use onions, garlic, cheddar, and a little bella mushroom. One, though, will be kind of Hawaiian, for I will add pineapple. I always say to add the cheese first. That way you'll have a nice ooey, gooey burger right when you bite into it, and then layer it more with cheese as you go. Now I'm putting these mushrooms in fully capped, unsliced. That way it will kind of seal everything that's inside to help cooking, but also to not to overcook the mushroom itself. Now as you can see, I'm binding the mushroom to the meat to help that nicely form pocket. And as I said, this one will be Hawaiian. That little bit of sweetness will go great with the spice. As for my other one, well, it's going to be extra calories for me. All that extra cheese. Now, you can choose to put this on the barbecue, or you can have it in the oven. Now, if you do the oven, I would suggest 425 for the first 20 minutes. You want to truly get that bacon cooked and crispy. If you're using the barbecue, I'd say keep it with the lid closed at 350 for an hour. Now look at that. Pure bliss. Now, usually you want to keep them whole, and it will be one massive burger. It will be a tower and will be hard to bite, I will admit, but it is so worth it and so delicious. I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe.